GameTrailers is like an action movie ensemble cast. Each of us here have our own specialty. Daniel Bloodworth, racing games and music. Rob Manuel, indie games. Michael Damiani. I'll get back to you on what he does. Ryan Stevens, team leader. So where does that leave me? What about me? Where do I fit in on the team? I play the games that no one else can play because they choose not to. My name is Rob. I play the Baddest Games with Rob Susser. So, what game are we talking about today? A masterpiece called Orc Attack Flatulent Rebellion. But before we get into our game, we're going to talk to our guest, because we have guests. His name is Justin Spear, very smart guy, editor here at GT, probably a sorcerer. He's actually not here. I sent him an email, didn't respond. I sent him some texts. He never did accept my friend request on Facebook. So he will show up at any time though, I'm sure. He's probably just running late. Instead of that, I'm going to read some fan mail, because I get fan mail. Here's a question. What is a fun video game I can get for my son? Well, let me tell you, Mom, only noobs buy games because they're fun. Okay? Fun is not important with a video game. Think about the most popular video game out right now, Dark Souls 2. That game is not fun. That game is horrible. I mean, it's just mean. I mean, just when I was playing it, I died 1,000 times, I don't know how many times, okay? And it just punishing, just over and over. Die, you suck. I mean, it's like the game saying you suck. But I kept at it. I kept playing. And after like 40 hours, I finally got through the tutorial, and it was amazing. Just that sense of relief. I mean, it's like if you have an older brother and he just beats you up every day, just every day. And then he finally goes to college. Ah. Today, Baddest Games, Orc Attack Flatulent Rebellion. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the story is that humans are polluting. The orcs attack, they lose, they go back into the swamp or whatever, pollution gets worse, and then they discover they have the power of flatulence. That's another word for farting. So, the orcs attack again, you as the player are controlling them, and they can use farts as a weapon to kill the humans. See, here's the thing. The weapon that the orcs are using is the same weapon that the humans gave them through the pollution. That's irony. That's something you can put on the back of the box. Except there is no box, it's a downloadable game. But the story is amazing. Theme, pollution, irony, environmental message. Exquisite, exquisite. So, let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is great. Now, the main technique that you use during the gameplay is something called button mashing. I've spent years and years perfecting my button mashing skills. In fact, as I'm playing this game, instead of just going like this, I'll just literally go like that. And it works really, really well for this game. It's allowed me to hone my button mashing technique. Let's talk other parts about the game. The colors. Look at all the colors. Look at how many colors you see in this game. It's like bubblegum colors. And the bright colors are great because they hide the really shitty textures. One thing about colors, since we're talking about colors, notice that the farts are green. Because farts are green. I mean, they just are. But if you're opposed to farting as a weapon, then you can use magic. And that turns the farts blue. Because blue farts are less offensive than green ones. Although, to be fair, I mean, if you're offended by farts, what you're doing playing Orc Attack Flatulent Rebellion, I don't know. The question is, what would Justin Spear have to say about this game? Okay, not here yet still, but I think that he would like it because it has fighting, and he likes to fight. But the game also has orcs, and I don't think he'd like orcs, so I don't think he'd like the game. So kind of a toss-up. Maybe I would ask him, at some point, if he ever called me back. Okay, so normally we'd play the game right now, but I can't do that because he's not here. No worries. Online co-op. I know, amazing. So let's fire it up. Let's get the online co-op happening. So we go over here and connecting, and no matches found. Refresh. No matches found. Refresh. No matches found. Refresh. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. For some reason, I don't know why, I can't find anyone who wants to play this game with me. That's actually pretty common, not being able to find people to play games with me. So I think I'm just going to end on that note. Thank you for watching Baddest Games. Here is my Twitter handle if you want to see tweets. Thanks for watching Baddest Games. Join me next week. In the meantime, Baddest Games.